Hey everybody, hope you can hear me. Welcome, welcome. I am, there we go. I'm using my laptop for this little live here to be able to just pop on. I know it's late, it's 9 o'clock at night. I don't usually go on this late in the evening, but I wanted to just stop in. I wanted to acknowledge that today, January 31st, back in 1972, a wonderful ministry began at St. Matthew Lutheran Church, and it was called the St. Matthew Co-op Nursery School. And it has been part of my life for uh, 50 years myself. I happen to have been one of the students in that first class. My mom, Kay, happened to be one of the founding members of the program, and I think it's just super exciting to be able to come on here and celebrate and acknowledge all the work um, and the lives that we've touched throughout these 50 years. We've had many wonderful teachers over the years. Our two longest teachers were Miss Jane and Miss Jean, and Miss Jean taught our 3-year-olds, and Miss Jane taught our 4-year-olds for over 25 years each. So they were a wonderful, wonderful blessing to our program. We've had music teachers, we've had chapel time leaders. Miss Kay was our longtime chapel leader. We've have had wonderful um, committee members who were the committee. The governing committee was made up of members of our church, parents in the community who had multiple kids coming through the program. It was a wonderful time to be a volunteer. It set the stage for being a volunteer. And back then, when it was a co-op nursery, we were helping parents. We, the parents, were the aides to the teachers. So we would go in and we would be able to help the kids make their crafts, help them with their snack time and all of that. I was very blessed to have my children attend. Like I said, I was in the first class, and then as an adult mother, we chose to send our 3 children through the program, and started my time there as a parent, then got on the committee, and then I finished my time there as the director after about 19 years in that role. Um, so I retired back in 2015, and I truly, truly treated that position as a ministry, not as a job that I had to go to. There was a lot of work involved back in the early 2000s, I want to say. The state of Maryland wanted even the small private preschools to become licensed and certified and follow regulations and make sure everything was good, and have the fire marshal come in and inspect the buildings and everything like that. And we really facilitated that. We really got our program up to par with that, and we always passed our inspections and everything. So we did that for many, many years. Um, and uh, when I retired in 2015, a new board came on, a new director, new teachers, and a new format. And so now they don't use helping parents. We had started to phase that out a little bit at the end of my my time, but now it's completely no helping parents. It's still operating, it's still a ministry there. So we have blessed, I started to try and count up all the numbers of kids that have gone through the program, but it's probably close, if not maybe a little bit more, of 1,000 kids that have gone through. But 50 years worth of kids and families have benefited from this program. And I couldn't let today end without acknowledging that we're celebrating 50 years. We had a celebration at 30 years, we had a solid celebration at 40 years, and so now it's 50 years. So I wish them all well for another many years. I won't be here for another 50 years, because at that rate I would be, 104. So I'm not sure I will be here then. But just know that I am so thankful that God has blessed us with so many wonderful teachers that we've had over the years. Some I've remained friends with, some committee members I'm still friends with, and some parents and families have brightened and been a part of my life, that's been a special blessing that came out of that position. That was my day job back then, for all those years, and being able to raise my children and have some flexibility with that, and know that we were sharing the love of Jesus and God with all of these wonderful, beautiful children. It blesses my heart to see them all growing up, and to be, some of them are in college now, some are in middle school and high school. I'll have to look and see how many more years I get to watch kids growing up, but I'd love to see their names when they come through, as they're graduating from high school or they're graduating from college. My oldest daughter is almost 30. She went through the program. So, there's a wide range of kids out there that have been blessed by starting their school careers with our preschool. So it will always be a special place in my life. It will hold a special spot in my heart. I appreciate that God felt led to have me called to do that for so many years. And now He's got me called to do PTA stuff, and I've been doing that for many years, along with a little bit of the recovery coach stuff too. So just take the time to appreciate any of the teachers that your children have, whether it's preschool, elementary, middle, or high school, or college. We're all needed. We're all trying to help each of us grow and learn and be the best human that we can be. So I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to be a small part of the 50 years history. And if you have any wonderful memories that you would like to share, put them in the comments, and I look forward to maybe hearing about one day when some of our grandchildren might be able to attend that program too. So I won't keep you long tonight because it's late, it's busy. But I just wanted to make sure that we celebrated and acknowledged and didn't forget that we have had many, many, many wonderful years of this very special ministry, and I hope to see them have many more wonderful years to come. So I hope everyone enjoys their memories. Keep all those crafts that you made, or that the kids made for you, the handprints, the footprints, the glitter projects, the decorations for each holiday. I hope you've kept some, or at least taken pictures of them, because they're super special, so just like you are. So I will see you all another time, and that's it. Okay, So thank you so much for joining me today and for being a part of my special history with the St. Matthew Lutheran Church Preschool. It's been a long journey, and it's a special journey. Here's to many more years to come, and here's to never forgetting and never and always remembering the previous 50 years from this point forward, okay? Or backwards, whichever. So, all right. So, I know I said that. Let's try that again. So, here's to several more wonderful years moving forward, but never forgetting the 50 years that have already happened. So, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.